What is the best part of marriage? I want to know from both perspectives. Cal can answer first.
Definitely. So what's up, CaliCal family? This is our first Q&A. I know we should have started off our YouTube channel with a Q&A, but we decided to wait to do it later on. So this is our first Q&A. We asked a lot of our subscribers questions that they want to know, and let's get started.
Okay, so what we decided to do was, before we start to give an introduction on ourselves, we asked social media if they would like to ask us some questions, just to get an idea to see what you guys want to know from us. But just to give a little peek in, we met at the first party I ever went to.
Yeah, so the first time I met her was I was DJing an event, and I saw this pretty little thing.
We'll save that for later. We'll save the details for later. But we met at a party, and we've pretty much been locked in ever since. And we have 4 kids, and we're married, and yeah. So to start with the questions that you guys want to know from us. Alright, first question is, how do you guys balance being a parent and finding time to enjoy life outside of work?
I guess you can go first.
Okay, I'll go first. So one, I don't technically work. I'm a stay-at-home wife, but I do have a doula business. But the balance for being a parent is we have a really, really big village that is close to home, who will help us at any point in time, help babysit, let us get a break. So during those times, we always make sure we travel, we do things that we like to do. So yeah, we're kind of lucky on that side, where at any time we'll always have a babysitter. We're always able to move about how we want, and that's the balance for me, is not being confined to the kids 24/7. I can move very, very freely thanks to our village. You guys know who you are. We love you so much, and that's how I get my breaks in time from being a parent. Just
to add on top of that too, usually we don't have breaks really, because if we're traveling, we're still recording.
Oh, true.
We're still working. So whenever we need a break, is a break to do another job.
Yes.
So, but
yes. Like right now, we're literally beachside, but we're making sure that we put in the work to record this for you guys.
I have a very busy schedule when it comes to DJing, whether I'm recording. The best thing to do is I set like a day aside, which is Sunday. So Sunday is like family time.
So that's not the answer to the question. What? Outside of being a parent and work, how do you enjoy life?
What do you mean outside being a parent?
You're a parent all the time, right? See, that's the trick. Outside of parenting time, family time, work, all those things that you have to do, when it comes to you, how do you enjoy life? How do you find that balance?
My family is life, so well, that's the answer.
There you have it. We run his life. His happiness and his enjoyment is only with us and the kids. What is the best part of marriage? I want to know from both perspectives. Cal can answer first.
Definitely.
All right.
What?
That's it. Just
no. In the friendship, we're really close friends.
We're besties.
We're best friends. I literally tell her everything. So there's not something or anything or any entity that can come between us, because she really knows everything, because we're best friends. And I think that's one of the key point of why certain marriages fail, because they're not best friends with that person that they marry. So instead of them telling their wife everything and anything that you're going through, they don't. They confine to someone else, and then that's when things messes up.
What is the best part of marriage? For me, I would say being locked in with my best friend. Kind of like what he's saying, because marriage is what you make it, right? A lot of people have different values, different perspectives on what marriages mean. In some cultures, marriages are arranged. It doesn't really matter if you like the person or certain people seek out partners and marry people. You know, some people propose as an apology for cheating or for doing something.
Oh, that's true.
Some people get married because they're like, this person is gonna have me set for life. So with us, for us personally, the reason why we are the way we are is because we're actually friends and we like each other.
Yeah.
Most people cannot say they like their partner like that, like they really F with their partner like that.
Which is crazy.
So it's like being married to your bestie. Like, you see them every day, you look forward to doing things, exploring life. So the stamp on making the friendship official is the best part. Is this how you envision life? What are some things you would change, big or small?
You start first.
Okay, it's my turn. This is not how I envision my life. I did not want kids. I definitely saw myself being like married but no kids, probably living like in another country and just doing something that a married couple would do without kids. It actually wasn't until you with Devin seeing that aspect from someone that I love so much, and I was like, I think I want to have one of your babies. So that is something that kind of came in between that. But I wouldn't change anything. I actually am obsessed with my life and the people that are in it and how it turned out, how it's turning out. Yeah, I probably would change knowing my potential earlier.
Okay.
That's probably something I would change. But I'm ready to step into it and own it.
I'm more of a carefree person, so I go with the flow. So I never had a set vision of how my life was supposed to be. But I do know how I don't want my life to be. So if it's a life of headache, pain, misery, which no one would want in general, right, in life. So I see that everything was going positive. So I went towards like a positive flow of life to equal her. So I'm happy. I wouldn't change anything. The only thing I probably would change is that I'll probably do more extreme, dangerous things as far as like, you know, skydiving, bungee jumping, and wild stuff like that. But other than that, everything, I'm good.
I'll add to that. It's funny, when we like really starting to get serious, I used to be like, what do you do for you?
Oh yeah, that's
like,
true. What is
your
true.
fun? What is your version of living life? And you were like, huh?
At that point, all I was doing was just DJing, non-stop DJing, parties after parties after parties at the events, TV, recording, radio. So when she asked that question, I'm like,
yeah, I'm like, no, like your life, like things
That's
you want to do. So I think that you started to really figure out what you didn't want in life and start to remove those things out of your life and start doing things that was aligned with how you wanted your life to be. So we didn't ask everybody too much, but a couple of these questions will be kind of directed towards me.
okay.
But feel free to chime in and add your opinions and thoughts and whatever.
Okay.
I notice you don't post about your mom, but speak highly of your dad. How is that going?
Someone asked you that?
Yes. No sugarcoating. I have mommy trauma. I do plan to cover that for the women out there who go through the same thing or have experienced, but that's on another topic. My dad is the best person in my life. I'm so grateful for him.
And I love your dad.
He's amazing. Anybody that knows Uncle Bobby, you know how he comes, how he is for the community. And I lean towards that because if it wasn't for him, I would not have turned out the way I was. Sometimes I do throw a little shade towards my mom every now and then.
So you'd have been ratchet without your father.
Yeah, I would be...
A hood rat.
Alright. But yeah, so... It's going good. She's currently not in my life. I do not speak to her. We're approaching a year. And I don't say that to brag in any aspect, but it's part of my healing journey. And I'm happy that I finally took that initiative to get rid of things that were toxic. So
Oh, you're going deep.
yeah, that's it. That's all I'm giving.
Okay,
That's
all
it.
right.
That's it. All right.
Might edit that part out.
We see the perks that comes with Cal's career choice.
Oh.
But what are the downsides?
Women. That's definitely the downside. All right, so for me, answering that perspective as far as my career as a DJ, I would say that time is a big issue, because I'm always doing an event, always DJing, always got to be somewhere. So time is definitely a big aspect. So it takes time away from the family, it takes time away from Samara. But how I balance that out is most of the times I bring Samara with me to balance that out. The second thing is woman. Any DJ, any successful top DJ will know there's plenty of women. There's a lot of temptation that's around you. You're in different atmosphere. Also, it's dangerous. So there's a lot of downsides being a DJ. You have a lot of enemies.
I definitely enjoy the perks. You guys know about them.
What are the perks?
Well, they didn't ask that.
Okay.
They see. We don't need to rub that in. But downsides are jealousy. People jealous. People feeling like he's the money man. That's one big issue I have.
Issue?
Yeah, like, you know, you have to pay for certain things or asking certain things when it comes to money.
Mm-hmm.
Another downside is definitely enemies. The issues that can come in that field, the politics, because I'm very involved in his career. Yeah. And I'm like the person that's always in the background, like, I don't think this is a good person for you, or just seeing how things work. So that's the downside.
Yeah, and then also too, as far as my career, we still have trying to grow the YouTube channel, and then also as far as my career, I'm still trying to get it to the level that it needs to be. So we're not even at the level where I need to be at as a DJ too. So
right, yeah. and that process of getting there and the roadblocks,
so many bridges,
politics, yeah. People that you think would be like, yeah, CaliCal, this is my man, here you go, blah 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 blah. So yeah. All right. So who is Samira outside of Cal and the kids? That's tricky because it's always the kids and Cal.
Yeah. To add on that, I think that you're a very, very carefree person, goofy, funny, like a hippie. That's the best thing.
Yeah, it's really shocking. Like
a hippie.
Yeah, when people really get to know me, they know I'm very like earthy and hippie and natural.
That's what I think.
And I know it's funny, if you may see me out, I may give like this persona of whatever, but I'm very like, I walk in the grass with my shoes off, I hug trees.
Yeah. And then you're a doula too.
Yes, and with the doula, that is when I'm completely separated from the kids and Cal. And I'm taking my experiences and uplifting and empowering. Shout out to Doula Empowered, the business. Other women, other moms, people who are, you know, trying to become pregnant, people who are breastfeeding. I lean into that, and that's when I'm fully stepped out of wife and mommy mode and just taking on that space of helping other women. So when I'm in that space, you know, I like to make my moms laugh. I like to let them know that they can handle anything that comes their way.
And empower women, right?
Yeah.
That's what doula empowers, like empower the woman.
Yep, empower. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, just through the whole process, because there's women who can't conceive and are trying to get to that space. I like to jump in from the beginning and start empowering from that moment to every step on after giving birth.
That's cool. Right. Yeah, I didn't know what a doula was until she told me what a doula was.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I think that is it.
That's it?
Yeah.
Recap real quick. So we do have 4 kids.
Yes, we do have 4 kids.
To name them off, we have the oldest is Devin, and then Sadie, and then we also have Wednesday Rose. And then our youngest one is Mila, my baby. She's a boss baby. Yeah. So make sure y'all follow, subscribe, support. We're gonna try to post more consistently, but then, you know, life just gets in the way. But make sure y'all follow, subscribe to CaliCal family. Also, to another question too is, should me and Samara make our own page?
Right.
Or should we post on?
Yeah, so there's a lot of aspects, right? There's his DJ career and the involvement that we have. That's like wild stories, nightlife, things like that. Then we have the kids with their big personalities. How do you guys want us to break all this content down and share it to you guys?
So should we do the CaliCal family, which we already have a page, which would be for the family content only,
right?
And then the Samara and Cal page, which would be the stuff that the parents talk about,
right? And the info,
the kids and I in the room.
The stuff that you see me post on my Instagram that you guys want to know about.
Oh, that stuff.
And recapping all these. How did we end up here? How do we start?
Yeah.
You know, different stories.
Make sure y'all comment and let us know what y'all want us to post.
Yes.
Also to Instagram, let us know too.
Yes, Instagram, you guys support so much on there. I appreciate all of you who are always in the DM showing love to us and support us. So we're ready to give you what you've been asking for. Just let us know, because we want to make sure it's what you guys want. And we're open books. We're happy to share. So just let us know.
All right, thank you. Peace.